Hello and welcome back. Today we're finishing off what we did yesterday. You prepared for a fight? Don't hit me, you old bat. Really? Ah, I've had it with these. Get dead. Missed. Run away! Come on then, smelly shirt. Another one gone. Bye. Oh look, it's Big Smelly. Come on, Butterball. Start that with me, pal. Miss me. Miss me again. Lost you, Lord. Goodbye. Now we've got two of them. Missed. Missed again. Burglar. Here, deal with that. Missed me. Missed again. Missed me. Bye. One down, one to go. Bye bye. Missed again. Oh, it's rubbish, isn't it, really? Eh? Isn't it rubbish, really? Anyway, it's nice to have you back. Glad to have you on board for this other run and playthrough. We are up to, or coming into, the map chamber. Do you remember I said to you in the last video that we come to a pensive, and I said to you, beyond that door is something different. This is that something different. You'll see now. Excuse my cough, I'm not having a particularly great day today with my chest. It's damp and it's cold and it's horrible and it's really not helping at all, but there you go. I've still got to do, I've got to do what I've got to do, and that's all there is to it. So I hope you're going to enjoy this.
Magic protects me until I make my way out of here.
And we're through. Here we go. Ta-da! Sorry about that, I forgot to turn the water off. That's better, isn't it? Now you can hear me.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognise you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Right, we now have opened our talents. These are points that you can put on your health, and they help you to power up. When I go invisible, it's harder for people to see me or find me. The next one I do is in core, and I put these 3 on. These give me an extra 16 places to put spells. I also do things like this. This makes a bottle of Wiggenweld go to 1 bottle to fill my health completely, rather than have to have 3. That makes people, when I stun them with Protego, that makes them stun a bit longer. You remember when I cast Revelio, which is the one that highlights items, that makes it go bigger. That makes the length of it, you know, the range of it. That is just basic cast. That is blocking. That will send two projectiles back when I block Protego. And I don't really use them till later. That one there I don't really use at all. That one there I haven't found that particularly useful as yet. Right, in here I am going to go with that one. So when I throw a cabbage, I don't throw 1 cabbage, it throws 2. Expelliarmus, it adds it so it lasts longer. And that is damage on all cursed targets. That one is Stupefy, I can't get that one yet. And that one heals me better. I need another point, but I don't really use these 3 until I get that one. That is Confringo, which I'm going to do next. Well, it's not the next quest, it's just a bit further on. Right. Now we've got that, we shall save the game. Right, here we go. Now, do you remember we can go invisible? Let's put that back on, because there's one of them chests with the eyeballs on up here. Oh, these stairs. We're now back at Hogwarts.
I found the pages and the
excuse me.
chamber.
I don't know about you, but it's very miserable where I live today. It's raining, it's cold. It's not nice at all, but there you go, you know. It's weather, isn't it? It's just weather. Got to sleep. Right, now then. I did say I will show you where these chests are. I've got a few other things to do.
Back at Hogwarts? I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't
One
neglect my
thing I
studies
have
while
got
he
to
was
do
away.
is the flying
Suppose I
class.
have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Right, my slots are full, so I need to go up here. I can only collect pages until I've been to Hogsmeade. Yeah, that's shouting. That's ghosts.
You need to learn
Look at him.
Propulsion, the banishing charm.
She chases him
Pushing
forever.
objects, adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Right, really? I need to find a flue flame. I don't need a flue flame actually, I need to find somewhere where I can save it. It doesn't really matter anyway. Right, I'm going to go to Hogsmeade first because simple reason is I've got no room. I need to do some Merlin trials as well. I'll show you how to do those shortly. Let's do this, we'll go there, we'll go back, we'll do the flying class and then I'll show you some Merlin trials. I can't do anything till daylight now anyway because they're all asleep and I'm not. Right.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
I think the only person that's got smelly feet around here is him. You know. He's alright, Mr. Hill, he says the same thing over and over and over and over again. Right. I need to keep that. You'll see why I keep that. I'll show you shortly. He hasn't got anything
Expect
for
you
me to
have a
buy.
sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Right, now then. I need to go back to Hogwarts. That's not the map. I don't know. Right, here's Hogwarts. We're going back to here. So we choose Bell Tower. We choose this flue flame here. We press X. And when it loads, we'll be right outside the flying class. But it's not daylight. So, while we're waiting for daylight to come, I can make daylight appear. I just want to show you something else first. Right, I was showing you about this chest, wasn't I? Do you remember showing you about this chest? Or we can collect it now. You can't let it see yet. Oh, it's already open. Did we collect that one in the last one? No, I don't remember. My memory, eh? Terrible. Never mind then. We shall go back here. There's something in the door here. I'll collect this hat. We don't need a hat, do we? But never mind. Right, let's make flying class appear. Are you ready? Now, there's something you should know about this. When you start this quest,
Everybody grab a broom.
you can't finish it without getting in trouble.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The
I think
brooms
I'm getting
are
the hang of
school
this.
property.
This is
I want
brilliant.
them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
He's the one that's going to get us in trouble.
Did anyone else see that?
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Nothing to worry about. It's not going to grab us or anything like that. It's perfectly safe. You don't see it very often anyway.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying
When you're in
fun?
Ravenclaw, you'll find out he's a bit of a prankster.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in
He
mind?
likes to push
A bit
people's
of a
buttons.
detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration courtyard. Look, let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
This one works with the left trigger.
Now
See the
that's
yellow
more
bar?
like it.
It just
sure
gives
you're
you
not
that little bit of
hypocrite?
burst of power. That's all. It doesn't do much. It doesn't last long. Not until
There's the
you've
famous bridge.
you've done something
Think
else
of all
later
the
on.
magic holding it up. I
You
mean,
see that?
look
I'll
at it.
just show you that after.
And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying dips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Looks like people ready to quit car. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton,
See what I mean?
I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
Perhaps, but we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favourite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom.
I'd love to buy
Hate
you a
having to
broom.
return the school
I
broom
don't get
after
that
class.
option, unfortunately.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
We'll go there right now, shall we? Right, now see, we got a talent point. We can go back into talents. You can grab your point and we can put it wherever we want. What do we want it on? We want it on something that's going to actually make an effect. That's a good one. Unfortunately, I can't use it. Can't use them either, so I'll save it for now. Sorry about that. It's horrible. Right, let's go back to Spintwitches. Hogsmeade. Spintwitches is here. Press X. Albie Weeks is just on the corner. See where we stood? Go here, turn the left, and this is Albie Weeks' shop here.
Practice. Meet me outside the Defence Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
He has that chest there. He's got another chest here. And he's got a page here. And then we talk to Albie. Nice guy, Albie.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're
Mr. Weeks is now going to give
Got a
us
few rare weavers available.
a side
Ember
quest.
Dash, Silver Arrows, Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
See, it's all about brooms. But you don't need to know about that.
Brooms. I'll have a look around.
That's
Thank
nothing,
you.
but it's not a lot. The chat is not amazing.
Floor corridor as soon as
Right,
you
I
have
recommend
an idea of
this
some
one
way
to
to
start
focus
with.
on your studies, away from private
It's not a
parties
bad
and
broom,
distractions.
but it's the brightest. It's the only one with colour in it.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa.
I'll show you my favourite after we've done this quest.
You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements.
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Right, so now we've got our
Once you
next
beat
quest.
Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Now we've got Imelda's quest.
Oh, hard work and good luck.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wherever you are. Right, you see how he reacted when the water knocked into him. Now, to get to here, you need to go to the bell tower and come out to here. That's the Hogwarts North exit. We then go here. When it loads, bring up your broom. You see how it's got a nice bit of colour on it. It's the only one like that Albie Weeks sells. You can get other ones. There's a few knocking about.
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom
She's very
upgrade,
arrogant,
no
this
doubt.
girl.
I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me, Slytherin Quidditch captain, jealous of you. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer.
Yeah, it's not you.
I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Okay,
Actually,
I can do that. We
why
can do
not?
that, can't we?
I can beat
Of course
your
we can.
record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
That dummy I just passed, that's Imelda.
Did it!
She's flying, that's flying on Imelda's time.
Excellent. Made it!
Make sure you do not miss a ring. If you miss a ring, it's a 3-second penalty.
Excellent.
And if you go too fast, sometimes your game won't recognise it and it'll just pull out and you have to go back into it again. I don't know what causes that, it's probably a bug. There's a certain, because you get to run it all again.
Ah, success!
The first time you come in on the second place, and then when you get all your upgrades, you can actually reach first place. But it's the first place one that you have to worry about, because as you're doing that, if you go in, do the course too fast, cut your corner too much, and you make an earlier time, the game will crash. I've had it happen a few times to me. Right, we got second place.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
We don't want no respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin.
She needs to
Anyway,
get the thicker
I'm
skin.
moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much
We haven't
tougher
got Irondale
challenge.
open yet.
You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Right, we're past that. Now, we just quickly jump back to Albie Weeks. You know where he is by now, don't you? He's there when we appear round the corner on the left. Little red shop. And then we can go and get my favourite broom. Mind we don't knock into. See him in the purple, he's a dark wizard. They're the ones that's they're operating a
With something to report.
gambling den. You'll see that later on.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Right, we need to go down here. Not necessarily this direction. We've got to reach a certain point, and then it'll let us take off. It'll tell you when you can actually come out and fly. See, you've entered that section now. So you can do your broom, go round here. You're going to like this. Not a lot, but I think you'll like it. Anyway, see that red door? That's the ticket office. You can land here.
Revelio.
There's a page there. Then you come round here. Round the back here. Down here. See the shop? That's Mr. Babcock. He sells, in my opinion, the best broom in the game.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
It's not cheap.
But
It's
what's a student
5,000
like yourself
gallons.
doing out here? Got
It's
yourself
worth
lost,
every
did you?
penny.
I needed a little rest from classes. Can't stay in the castle all the time.
No, of course not. Never meant to imply otherwise. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. The name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
Sorry about movement. I was just plugging my my iPad in. Otherwise, you'll be getting no more video because it'll shut down, and we don't want it shutting down, do we? Right.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see if that
See if
helps.
there's something you need.
Just need to make slight adjustments. There, that there is my favourite broom.
Thank you for your patronage.
I don't need any dittany or anything like that.
That's been a pleasure.
Right, let me just see what else he's got. He's got all the
See if there's
potions
something
too.
you need.
I need one of those. I'll
Thank you
get
for
that
your
while I'm
patronage.
here. All I need now is a focus potion.
That's been a pleasure.
Right. We can change broom by doing this. You go here, click this, you go to your broom, you take your option for your broom, that's the ember that we're flying now. You click on that like that, that's now the size guide, and you can now use that broom. Like so. And there we have it. Doesn't that look a lot better? That is a really nice looking broom. And in my opinion, it is also the fastest one in the game. People say, oh, they all fly the same speed. I don't think they do. After, you know, I don't agree with it. After the upgrades, this broom is really, really fast. It's also very, very stable, which is why I buy it and I prefer it. I have tried the others and I don't think they stay the same. I don't think they do the same thing. I need to go to Pippin's. Is he kicking him out? He is. Easter egg.
I have no tolerance for thieves. Hand them back.
Hand what back, sir? Well, we've not took a thing.
Hand them back.
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir. Yes, sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Brightens your day a bit, doesn't it? Yeah. Right.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
You can. I just need a focus potion.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Right, I need to take a focus potion, drink it. Then I need to drink the Edrus. And I need to drink the Maxima.
Excellent.
Now, that will allow me to go and do that mission. Well, it's not a mission, it's a side, it's another quest, isn't it? It's back at Hogwarts. We're going to the library annex, potions classroom, and we shall be gaining the depulsor. It's like a power blast. Oh, why is that there wibbly like that? Can't be doing with that. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? You'll be seeing her later. She's got a side quest later on. Nice kid, lazy.
Imitating.
They're making a thunder brew. And there it is. That is one of the best potions you can possibly have to hand. Right.
How are your assignments coming
I
along?
want to just do this first. I need to move that one to there. I can't get any others for the moment. That needs to come back.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Now, depulsor
You've got it now.
sits very nice here. You'll find that later on,
Flinging your classmates
when you can make that spell a bit better, if you can, you will get better with it. And the more you practice, the better it gets. It becomes very deadly later on.
Well, repetition can be an
We can go. Right. Now we need to meet, excuse me, now we need to meet Sebastian. So, we go to the astronomy wing, we go to the defence against the dark arts class, and we go and meet Sebastian. He's just at the bottom of the stairs to the right. We go down here and see the circle. That's where we'll meet Sebastian. We're going to a secret room now.
Complete the tasks I've given you and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful...
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
You'll see why I kept that point in a minute.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play Godstones here all the time. With my sister. And she loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets. But this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement.
I love this spell.
The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft.
That's Confringo. See where we have Incendio at the top? That belongs there. Now just watch how powerful the spell is.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tadpole.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, We singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too.
Very angry man,
Meeting a
that
new
one.
student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
By the
Right.
way, what was it you couldn't
After
discuss
we,
out in the
this
hall
this
earlier?
little bit of
I'm
conversation,
not sure where to
we're
start.
going to
You
meet
said
Ominous
something was
outside.
missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me about the port key and Gringotts and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is.
At
As
first,
I'm
when we
sure
first
you
meet
suspect,
him,
there is
his
a bit
attitude
more to all of
stinks,
this.
I'm listening.
as you'll see.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does this allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Right, so we set that talent point so we can put that spell on here. Now, Confringo is deadly, but when other things happen, which you will see shortly, what are we on? We go and do this one because the next one is one that's, it takes a little longer. Let's go and meet Ominous because he's going to be quite arrogant with us. And I want to get it over with. A lot of people don't take to Ominous first of all. But, you know, he picks up, he gets better. He does.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
We have to tell him a little bit of a lie
You
here.
there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognise that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one
See what I
stumbled
mean?
upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous,
See what
I
I
just
mean?
meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Good. Right, now what was we doing? look at that. There's a £500 chest. I think we'll pick that up while we're walking by. Don't you think? Very good. I happen to know there's another one at the music room, but we're not in that area. We can't get to it from here anyway. Now, where was we going? We was going to... oh, Pippin's. That's where we're going. I'm going to be yelled at again. I'll tell you what.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is something...
You see what I mean about Ominous? He's very... he's alright, and then all of a sudden, you know, he'll turn on you, and then next thing you know, he's telling you about, you know, you shouldn't be defending Hogsmeade against trolls. Or showing up. He's very, very strange. He is. Very strange. I can't work him out all the time, but never mind. He gets better. He does get better. I'll give him that. It's not that bad. Right, music room and then on to Pippin's. Music room is up here. It's not that far. There's another chest up here. I'll give you another 500 galleons. Right, we need to be invisible. Otherwise they'll see you. You can pick up your 500 quid. Right, and now we'll go to Pippin's. So we choose Hogsmeade and Pippin's is here. We haven't got that one open yet, so we jump to this one. When we get there, there'll be a pink line will show us to it. And follow that line, it'll take us straight to Pippin's.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
We can run through here. Pippin has got a job. It's only a small job. Oh, let's go and open this first. Otherwise we'll be doing something else.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. And how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
She doesn't give you anything.
I'd
She
be
doesn't
happy to
give
help
you
with
any
the
money.
delivery.
You've no idea how
And if you
grateful
don't
I am.
ask him for it, you
Here are
won't
the
get anything.
invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say...
I'll
I
show
wouldn't
you
mind
where the
having a
book
look at
is,
her
and I'll
potion
show you
recipes
what
one day.
happens if you pick the book up. I don't normally pick up the book because he gives you a load of poop for it. Quite literally. So I don't normally pick up the book, but just to show you, I will get the book this time. I usually leave it there, but if you do leave it there, take note, once you turn your back away and you walk away, that box that's holding the book will disappear and you won't be able to get it again. It doesn't come back. If you fly low level with your broom, you'll stay with your extra potions, your extra speed. You need to fly low though, till you get your upgrades and then you can fly higher. I like flying low, it's not a problem. We're nearly here. There's a few things you need to see in Cambridge. This is Cambridge. The Floo Flame is here.
I know a Merlin trial when
That
I see
means
one.
you can then go to fast mode and jump across.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madame Lewang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Right, choose the invisibility potion at the bottom, like that. Quick press on your left bumper, and that's done.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that would do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Ha! Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Right, a potion book is here. Just inside here. See this chest here? Pick that up. There's the book. When you go back to Pippin, you'll tell him that you've got the book and he'll give you a rollicking for it. And it doesn't matter which answer you give, you'll get a rollicking for either one of them. Don't say I didn't warn you. Because I know what Mr. Pippin's like. I've done it many times, and that's why I don't pick up the book. I just want you to see what happens.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lewang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Now you see, I've asked for an additional fee. Because if I walk away and say thank you, I get nothing for doing that job. Not a thing. And I still have to give him the book.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
See, if I say if it is, it doesn't reserve it back. He'll say there's respect amongst potioneers. If I say I didn't realise, he says, well, you should leave things alone because it's not yours. So you can't
should
win.
keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about
See what I
respecting
mean?
the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers.
This is why I don't like
I shall
Mr.
return it
Pippin
to
at
her
all.
immediately.
He's very rude and he's very expensive. How much money have I got? Let's have a look. 4 grand. I don't think I've got enough to buy his potions. Get rid of them.
What can I do for you today?
Right. That's 1200. That's 1200. So that's 24. That's 32. No, it's not. It's 24. It's 29. It's 37. So 3,700. See what I mean? I need to buy these because I've got to make them.
Thank you.
Right, now I've got what I need. I don't need anything else. I don't have to come back here now. I can stay away from this shop.
Farewell for now.
I've got no money, but
Revelio.
there are chests lying around, as you can see them. There's 500 galleons in each one, so I've got 2 minutes. I'll quickly pick them up. You can see where they all are, but if you follow my route, you'll have no problem.
Point of toilet.
Revelio.
And this will take us to the end of the video. There's one in here.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
Revelio.
Might as well stay hidden for now from here. The next one's just across the street. It's just at the side of this house. There's a couple more yet. Now, when it comes to your turn to look for these, you'll know where they all are. The last one on this side is in Tomes and Scrolls. You know where that is, don't you? Tomes and Scrolls is the shop across the road there. And it's round the back. You go round into the shop and round the back.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
You're not here for that, sorry, Mr. Brown. Right, there are 5 more across the river. So we'll be going there now. And then I'll be finishing this video. Because that's the time up.
Revelio.
See, there are plenty more boxes all over the place. We just can't get them yet. Here's the river. I don't think I can get across from here. That's not the river. It's over here, that's why. I'm getting mixed up
Sometimes
again.
It seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, there's another one here. Right. Now we need to get across the river. There's 4 more to collect. There's a bridge just up here which allows you to get over to it. Remember the little house on the hill? It's just here. You need to be invisible because if he sees you, you can't open it. And then you go down here. No point coming out of the invisibility. In here.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself.
And that one. No point coming out. Well, there is a point coming out. Next one is in the cemetery. It's not these stairs. It's these stairs here. And it's right at the back, behind this little mausoleum here. And then the last one, there is a few more still at Hogwarts. I'll get them in the next video, because we're now out of time. Well, we're not out of time, but you know what I mean. I like to do an hour and not much more, just a little bit over. Excuse me, I've got hiccups now. Right, that's all of those here in Hogsmeade. I'm going to go back to Hogwarts. And I don't know if I went down there. I might have done. Let's just see. Perhaps grab this one before we go.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
No, that's not the Slytherin one. This is the Slytherin one. And then the other one is in the courtyard. But I don't. Oh well. I've not actually been to that one. There's ghosts all over the place in here. No, see, I haven't been there. Right, okay, so let's just save the game. The next one, when we come back, we will be going to get a brand new room somewhere very special. So, I bid you farewell. I hope you enjoyed that little run, and take care. I hope to see you soon. I'm Lord Keith, and bye for now.